It's like orange water, isotonic water. Good for if you're like, thank you. That awkward moment we can't tell if someone's cussing you out with a smile or actually saying something nice to you in their language. I don't know. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Sometimes I don't know they're cussing me out, then they're not cussing me out. Good if you're like dehydrated and you need like low blood sugar. It's like a Gatorade kind of, but not as much sugar in a Gatorade. You guys are wondering about my like medical mask. Basically, I wear it when I'm on a bike taxi because of all the car fumes. And should I get some food? I don't know. It's gonna come out later. I don't know. Also, like if my allergies are acting up, I wear it just walking around. I used to think Asian people were germaphobes, which I think that's a part of it. But also, it's just the pollution. Protect your lungs. I'm looking for something to drink, like an iced tea or something. Don't know if I'm gonna find anything. I think I've gone too far. Oh wait, maybe something here.
어디요? 여기 가세요.
Hey guys, so this is basically like a typical day for me. It is about 6 a.m. when the city of Jakarta is well awake, everyone's going to work, some guys on this balcony having a moment, and I'm about to go to sleep. So when everyone's day is starting, I'm usually going to bed or just had gone to bed like an hour or so ago. And the reason is because Metro. And the reason is because like the job that I work is based in the US, so most of the job starts to come in when it's nighttime in Asia and people are having their dinner and getting ready to go to bed and stuff like that. And so that's what I put most of my hours in. And it works out for me because I'm a night owl and I've always been my entire life. So I don't actually start to get tired until quite late in the day anyway. But I have always had like a vampire sleep schedule. Like, you know, people are usually wake up and shock the fact that I haven't actually gone to sleep yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna sleep now. I just came back out to the balcony to like admire the city for a second. And yeah, I just thought I'd give that little insight of my life. This is my life. I go to sleep really late. I wake up about 1 in the afternoon. That's how I start my day. I don't know how I'm gonna do like when I get to India. Like I want to see a lot of the temples and stuff like that, and everyone always says go during sunrise, but it's like that's when I'm going to sleep. So either I'm gonna have to figure out how to reset my clock, which I've attempted to do many a times and it doesn't work. I've tried to like have a regular normal sleep schedule, and I don't know how. I've always slept like a vampire. So I'm either gonna like not get sleep to go see the temple and then sleep after, or I'm just gonna have to do sunsets and just that's gonna be my thing. Some smart people do say the most genius or the most creative people are stay up very late at night, because I feel more alive the later it gets. Like when it's like late-ish day, like 5, 6, 7, I get actually really groggy, and then the later it gets at night I start to like get awake and feel energetic, and I couldn't go to sleep if I wanted to. Anyway, I'm going to bed, so good morning and good night for me. Cute little things. So they have this sign here that says like no one wants to see your dirty butts, which basically means don't throw your cigarettes in the ground, but they have like a lot of little signs like that. But yeah.
You gave me a lot. I guess it was July. You said we'll be back, but I don't know why. I should be so lonely when I close my eyes.
I had to look for some grub here in Jakarta. I don't think this is the actual food market. Street food.
Sometimes I feel tired.
How much? Okay, hey guys. So I'm trying to make it a point to record everywhere I'm staying. I'm staying in a mix of hostels and guest houses, or private rooms and hostels. And I just wanted to show for people who've never been in hostels that all hostels come in different shapes and sizes. I usually stay in boutique type hostels, which is usually an older crowd, a quieter crowd. It's not your typical backpacker hostel. So I'm staying in Konko Hostel here in Jakarta, and let me just give you a quick look around. So this is the general area here. So you have access to a computer, guitar, TV, and you also have access to video games, but you have to go to the front desk, and that's where the remote controls. A plethora of books, and of course, you've probably already seen the nice balcony out here, and they have some chairs here. And so that's the front balcony. They also have a back balcony. They have free water, hot and cold. And they have an exercise room. I mean, if you want to call it an exercise room. They have like the, I don't know what you call these things. These things. You can do all these different exercises. They have yoga mats, roll balls, or the app thing, resistant bands, adjustable weights, and exercise ball. Then they have music here. You can hook up your Bluetooth or whatever so you can play your own music and work out. This is the back balcony. It's not actually done or anything, but you can hang up your clothes or whatever, and all the shoes people left over the years, I'm assuming. So this is top floor. I think I want to be quiet because there's people still sleeping. It's pretty clean for the most part. There is 4 floors to this building. There's only 1 private room, I believe. There's 3 bathrooms on each floor. And I like how it's private bathrooms instead of like a big bathroom with multiple toilets and showers in it. This is the biggest one. So this actually I'm gonna say wheelchair accessible, but it's not. And then you have also outside sinks. So if you just want to wash your hands or brush your teeth and the bathrooms are full, and dry your hands. It's pretty clean. And then you have these like benches. So you can press tea as well.
It's like start a fire when we're on the boat, and I'm on my own now, just wasting my nights without you behind.
Okay, so that was the 6-bed dorm. They have 6, 4, and 12 beds dorms. So as you can see, there's privacy curtains. The way they designed the capsules is really nice because in the back of the capsule, I don't know if you can tell, there's holes in the wall, but it lets the AC come inside the capsule. So inside the capsules are really nice and cool. Plenty of headspace, very, very long. The mattresses and the duvets and the pillows are super, super comfortable. Curtain, there's no desk or anything, so you can't work inside the hostel. So that's fine. So let's go downstairs. Seating area. They have free coffee and tea and snacks throughout the whole day. This is reception, and they have been very nice to me. And area to wear your shoes. Can't wear your shoes inside the hostel. This keeps it nice and clean. And then downstairs, there is a separate. It's closed now, but this downstairs is a separate restaurant. So the outside area to sit. It's a really nice hostel. The only downside is there's not much to do around here, but yeah. I found this little park in the middle of the city under a metro overpass. And they have like this little community garden. It's really cute. Nobody cares about that.
I see it so clear that you.
This is sweet soy sauce. Can't put too much because I can't have too much sugar. But you can only find this. I've only found it anyway in Indonesia, the sweet soy sauce. So yeah. Just was cooking my breakfast today. Just some run-of-the-mill migraine noodles, like instant noodle meal. So if you're traveling through Southeast Asia, street food is pretty much going to be the cheapest and most adventurous and probably tastiest food that you can probably eat. Not that I'm saying they're not really good restaurants as well, but to me, I think starting my travels from Thailand, and Thailand is like the king of street food. When I go to a different country, street food is kind of my go-to because I feel like that's where you get like the authentic foods and stuff like that. And if anybody's worrying about like how to deal with stomach problems and stuff like that, if you're gonna be traveling through Southeast Asia or any other country, especially like developing countries, you kind of just have to assume the longer you travel, the more likely you're gonna have at least one night like on the toilet. And so you can't just like travel, especially if you're traveling long term, with that fear in your head. You kind of just have to like jump into it and like get it over with. Of course, like if it's uncooked chicken or there's bugs in your food or something like that, like don't eat it. But if you like walk around constantly worrying about like, oh my god, am I gonna get sick, am I gonna get sick, then you're not gonna really enjoy yourself. So you just have to kind of try the food. If it's a very well traveled Southeast Asian country, you're probably gonna be fine. Not to say that you won't have a night on a toilet. Again, the longer you travel, the more likely that's gonna happen. And almost 4.5 some years that I've been traveling, I think I've been sick 3 times, and one of those times was a year before I started my long-term trip. So altogether 5 years, 3 times I've gotten sick. And I think that also the longer you travel, the more your stomach and your body just gets adjusted to whatever was making you sick in the first place, and so you just develop a stronger stomach. So places like I am right now, that's kind of like a back alley. This might scare someone who's a new traveler because they're like, okay, where's their clean water? Like, how are they washing their dishes? I don't understand. I'm gonna get sick if I eat here. For me, like eating like these places like this is like a piece of cake. Like I don't even think about it anymore. I might be skeptical of the water or something like that, but other than that, the food, I just eat it. I don't get sick. I haven't gotten sick in years. But again, if you're a new traveler, you can't really think about those things. You just have to kind of like I'm not saying like don't be smart about it. If someone's like, pouring you a cup of water out of a faucet, don't drink it. But if you're constantly walking around in this fear, to say the fear that you're gonna get sick, then you're gonna miss out on a lot of good food, especially if you're traveling long term. Like if you're traveling short term and you want to stick to like the restaurants or the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, then that's fine. But trust me, like to me, one of the ways to experience a country is to eat the food of that country, and one of the best ways to do that is the street food. Of course, again, there's amazing restaurants, but even sometimes like the little mom and pop restaurants to me are like some of the best restaurants as well, and besides the chain restaurants, the corporate restaurants, because also you're getting like this home cooked food. And still, some people will be scared to eat at those restaurants because they're local restaurants, or the free water that they give you, they'll be scared to drink that water. It's usually always fine. And like in Thailand and other countries, they don't even drink their own tap water, so they're not going to give it to you. Thank you. So I'm going to eat now. This looks a little bit different than I thought it was going to. So basically, this is not mee goreng. This is just kind of like boiled instant noodles with some eggs and some greens. It's like Saturday, so there's not a lot of places that's open right now. So I'm gonna eat this, give it a go. It smells really good. So yeah. So I made it back to my hostel and I'm so exhausted. This hostel is really cute. Like it has like all these tiny little knick-knack cute little signs, trying to enforce the rules but like in a cute hipster way.
You gave me the letter. I guess it was July. You said we'll be back, but I don't know why.